Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today it's just going to be channel updates on what's going to be coming up ahead, and we're about to hit 3,000 subscribers, so I'm very excited. That's going to be awesome. Hopefully we can do some nice giveaway. I'm not sure yet what, but what I wanted to do today is actually first I just got a bunch of stuff in the mail today, so I thought we'd do like some kind of like a mailbag time and the channel updates as well. So let's just start with the stuff that came in. I don't know if you guys seen this past build on the channel. It's just gorgeous. I still can't wait to get it out. We've had a lot of thunderstorms, so I have all my batteries charged, and I'm thinking of discharging them today because I don't know when it's going to leave. So that's just, I'm waiting on it. So I really can't wait to get this guy up in the air. And I really hope that DYS holds up because, to be honest, I don't trust it. But hopefully I am completely wrong, and we will know as time goes on. So let's just quickly take a look at what I got in the mail today. So, I got two of these. These are the Racerstar 5048. I really like these props. They're very good. I'm not a professional, like any other people to tell you. But I've noticed the difference because I usually use the 5045s, King Kong. I like cheap propellers because I break a lot. So I really go in for the cheap ones. I do have the expensive ones, but I really don't use them because they're just going to break. And I'm not really racing. I'm just enjoying my quads out. So I found these to be good. However, they're not durable. They're not as strong as the King Kongs. So that's why I didn't get so many. I just got two, and I'm gonna go back to the King Kongs, the 5045 tri-blades. Those are very good. I really like them, and they're back in stock. So I picked up a couple of those. They still haven't came in though. So let's put these guys to the side here. So here's an ESC everyone's been waiting for, and actually myself also. This is the Racerstar Tattoo 35 amp ESC. It's a BL Heli 32, and it doesn't have a current sensor, I believe. I still haven't opened it, as you can see here. So I can see it comes with two silicone wires, and I think some standoffs. Yeah, there we go. So we're going to be testing this, and I'm actually going to be installing this on a quad. I don't know which quad, but I think it's going to be on the next build to really test it also. So this does come with a 12 volt and a 5 volt regulator, so this is going to be pretty interesting. So we'll actually test the 5 volt and a 12 volt regulator for noise on this guy, and as well as we could see the raw noise that it generates on the battery feed. So we'll get a nice little thorough test on this guy hopefully soon. By the way, I didn't order this ESC by itself. I actually found a combo on Banggood, which has my new cheap favorite motor, which is the Racerstar 2306 2750 2400 kV. This was a combo, so I got it. So I said, hey, what the heck, this is very good. So I got this combo here, and it comes with these propellers. So these are just dual blade propellers. These are 5038 Racerstar propellers. It's good to have, I don't have a problem with having little extra propellers, even if they're not good. I have no idea how they are, but maybe we'll test them out. So that'll be interesting. So it's always good to have extra propellers, even if you run out of your favorite ones. At least you get to fly. So I saw this was a good deal for me, so I picked this up. And if it's actually very good, I might pick up another one just to have extras in the house if I ever needed any, instead of just buying the motors by themselves. So I think this was a good deal for me. So that's why I bought these. I also got a bunch of these. These are the antennas. I bought just a bunch because I'm just constantly ripping these and tearing them up. They're for like, the Fly Sky receivers and the Tyrannus receiver with the IPEX port. So I'm constantly ripping these. So I wanted to stack up on them. The other day when my iFlight quad, I don't know how, I had a little crash, and both of the antennas just disappeared. And I took it out, it was a Turnigy Evolution. It kept beeping. I said, what the heck, I'm just going to fly it anyways. I flew it, it fail-safed, it just kept flying straight over the trees. It hit a tree, it dropped down, and luckily I got it back, and I just took those little IPEX wireless things out from another quad, put them in it, and just flew it again. So, yeah. And we have another two pieces left. Let me just find them real quick. Alright, so I found this new site. It's kind of like Banggood in a way. And they had this micro. It actually caught my attention. However, I thought it was already completely assembled, but actually it turns out it's a kit. So this is going to be pretty interesting on the channel. We're going to do this one. We're going to build it very soon, see how it is. But overall, I forgot how much it cost me. I'm going to go check right now. But overall, the flight controller didn't seem that good of a quality because I saw an LED just basically sticking out off the side. So we'll take a look on that later on. Alright guys, last but not least, well, I never usually like frames over $50, and I made an exception for this guy, and I'm very glad I did actually. It just came out awesome. Well, just the looks of it and the quality, right? So I've not flown it. I'm waiting for the thunderstorms to leave. Overall, I would consider this one of my exotic frames, and I'm happy for it. I don't have a complete problem with it. It's just beautiful. So I made another exception for the $50 rule, and this one was actually, I would probably say, worth it, maybe. Well, not yet. So, as you all know, and we've all come to love the TransTec company, which brought us the TransTec Frog, which is my favorite frame till this day, and so far it's going to be my favorite frame. However, they released a new one, and it's called the TransTec Lightning Race. So this one's actually pretty interesting. So this one's around $60, $70, I think. I forgot how much I got it for. And it's a hybrid, so it's aluminum, as you can see here. I think it comes in two colors, so it's aluminum and carbon fiber. It's 3K carbon, and I was waiting for it to come in to see the quality of the carbon, if it is like the Frog. It just has that beautiful, I just cannot explain it. I'm sure people who has it know what I'm talking about. So it does seem like to be of the good quality carbon, so that's very good. There's no way in hell I could break this, so that's very good. Oh wow, I didn't even notice this. So the sides are even sanded down here, so that is very, very good. So we'll be looking at this later on. I haven't even opened it, so this is going to be pretty interesting. So this is one exception I made. The second exception actually I've made for, you know, my rule over, you know, not using $50 for any frame, anything over $50. However, there is one more exception that I'm going to make, but not yet, once it comes out. So TransTec actually is releasing another one just like this, but that one's for $110. You know, why so expensive? Well, it's going to be a hybrid. It's the same exact thing. It has aluminum, but the carbon fiber is going to be a hybrid between carbon fiber, I think, and Kevlar. And Kevlar is, you know, that thing they use to basically make bulletproof jackets from and all that kind of crazy stuff. So that one's going to be pretty interesting. So I'm willing to take the chance with that one. And hopefully it'll have some nice color to it. So that one's going to be very interesting. That one will be, I don't know when it's coming out. I've just done the whole thing, you know, what does it alert me when it's in stock on Banggood? So waiting for that. As soon as I get the email, I'll quickly gonna just jump on it and just grab it. So try to get that in as soon as possible because I'm very, very curious for that one. And that's really it for the mail time. So let's talk about the news real quick. So lately I've been thinking a lot about ESCs again, and I have been looking for a tool which I think came out not too long ago. So I found this tool that'll actually, this tool will actually help me measure the power delivery of ESCs. So what does that mean? So basically I can see how fast the ESC can just provide all the amperage to the motor. So basically throttle response, that's what it means. But we can actually measure this in micro and milliseconds, or possibly even nanoseconds. So that's just pretty insane, I think. So it's going to be very interesting. We're going to see something this fat, you know. And we're actually going to check it out with low ESR capacitor, with and without. Does that even hinder performance? So in theory, it actually would hinder performance. So let's just say, you know, you got 30 amps in 200 microseconds. And if you put a low ESR capacitor, you got it in, instead of 39 microseconds, you got it in 45 microseconds. So you dropped your throttle response. Now, this is not true. I'm just giving you little theories or little just examples. I have no idea what's going to happen. So it's going to be very interesting. So basically, I'm just going to revisit every single ESC we have tested on the channel, and we'll just revisit its noise, voltage spikes, and voltage drops. Just because also this one, I just tested this one. I don't know if it'll come out after this video or before this video. This one had very good voltage spike reading, but the voltage drop was very low. And I read that this one is using very good high quality MOSFETs, which can actually be the reason why it has a low voltage drop and a very good voltage spike. So it's not like an out of phase thing or just I don't know. So actually we're just gonna get into more details and get more specific information on the ESCs. So I think it's gonna be very, very interesting. However, it's gonna be, I don't know, maybe till the end of the month I get it, because that piece is actually out of stock. So it's on back order, but it should be back. It should be, I think maybe a week or 2 weeks at max I'll have it in. As soon as I get it in, I'll just jump on the ESC. But if you guys want to put in your input, just let me know which ESCs you want to see first. So I'll just see which one you guys pick the most, and then I could just do that one first. So yeah, so we're gonna be testing that. That's gonna be pretty interesting. So basically throttle response of the ESC. And I'm going to be doing some new kind of latency testing. I'm actually going to possibly even try to latency test, you know, FrSky receivers and FlySky receivers and Turner Evolution receivers. However, I think it's just the same protocol. But if I do find any kind of difference, I'm going to share that with you guys. If not, then that's just going to get buried away and you'll never hear anything about it. But if I do find something interesting, I'm actually going to just make a video about it and share it with you guys. And the camera latency testing, I'm almost done with that, as well as Fat Shark modules. And VTX is it's a bit tricky on VTX, but there is possible ways. So that's what I'm working on right now, and that's it really. So if you guys have any questions or any suggestions, feel free to let me know, and I will see you next time. See you guys. Take care.